So, welcome one and all. This is my 10-minute series, 14-day challenge where you can do just 10 minutes of Pilates every day for the next 14 days. Surely you can spare 10 minutes. If you're watching this, you definitely can. So in a moment, we're going to get started. Today, we're going to focus on some calm and focused Pilates, drilling in some of the fundamentals of Pilates that will carry us through the next 14 days. So everything's going to be on the mat today, nice, calm, and relaxed. So if you're ready, join me on the mat. So we're going to begin laying flat on our back, knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Bring your thumbs to your navel, fingertips to your pubic bone. Focusing on the pelvis, you're going to roll the pelvis forwards, feel the spine press into the mat. Roll the pelvis backwards, feel an arch in the lower back. Keep rolling forwards and backwards. Inhale and exhale. Feel the spine bend and flex. As you flatten the spine, you'll feel a slight engagement of your core. Keep with the breath. And work through these repetitions. So in a moment, we're going to hold that flat spine on the floor and keep that slight core engagement. Bringing your arms down by your side, working through the left side. Slide the left leg out and raise the left arm overhead. Pull back in. All the while keeping that core engagement, spine flat on the floor, working through the opposite side and pulling back in. So we're alternating left arm, left leg, right arm, right leg. Still staying with your breath, exhale and inhale. What I'll do is post a link with this video where I run over briefly the principles of Pilates, working through breath, concentration, flow, precision. Bringing both arms back in. And we're going to focus on the nod. So, through the head. Imagine someone's pulling the crown away from your neck, your head away from your neck. Keep your chin tucked. You're going to lift through the crown of your head, curling through the upper spine, feeling the back of the neck stretch. Shoulder blades stay on the floor. Roll down. We're going to do 3 of these. Rolling up into your abs and down. Now what we're going to do is exaggerate this curve more by lifting the shoulder blades up off the floor and then rolling down. A little bit further, coming into a full crunch position from the top of the crown and rolling back down. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Last one. And rolling down. Grab behind the thighs, curl up and come into a seated position. Feet flat on the floor. Knees bent. So focusing on that curve from the upper spine, feel the neck nice and long, chin tucked. We're going to roll the pelvis forwards, feeling the belly button pull into the spine. So now we're creating a curve through the lower spine, a nice C curve, keeping that neck long and chin tucked. Deep breath in as you inhale. Lift the chest, straighten out the spine. Exhale, curl through the lower spine, creating the C curve. Inhale, straight spine. Exhale, curve into the spine a little bit more. Feel the abs beginning to work as you come into that C curve, nice and strong, crunching through the abs. So we're trying to work through each vertebra of our spine, as opposed to in blocks where you're just moving the upper spine and then working through the hips, trying to get more mobility through the entire spine. Last one. Holding that C curve, rolling all the way down to the ground, bringing the legs into tabletop. Hands down by your side, single knee fold, lowering through the thigh, toe down to the ground, and come back up. We're keeping the core engaged and the abs scooped, the belly button scooped. So your back is nice and flat on the floor. Alternating left to right. Working through the core. Notice my knees aren't moving. And keeping that nice right angle through my legs. Last one. Coming down and up. Keeping the thighs and feet together. Bring the arms out by your side. Shoulder blades stay flat on the floor as we work through hip twists. Drop the hips to the left, look over the right shoulder. Inhale as you bring the hips back to center. Exhale as you switch side. Slight downwards pressure through the arms as you work through your obliques. Stay with the breath. Last one. Coming back to center. Returning feet to the floor. Bring your feet hip width apart. Heels pulled into the bum a little bit. Keeping that spine nice and flat on the mat. Lifting through the hips. Pushing through both feet evenly. As we roll down, feel the mid-spine connect, but not the lower spine. So you should still have the bum lifted. Come up and roll down. Exhale to come up, full extension, and roll down. Just keeping an eye on the time. Last one. Coming all the way up and rolling down. Beautiful work. So we're going to continue this shoulder bridge with arm floats. Let's lift up through the hips, keeping the abs nice and tight, core engaged. Extend arms overhead and down. Roll down and up. Remember, the bum is not coming down to the ground, just the mid-spine. So halfway down and all the way up. Big extension overhead. And roll down. Let's do one more. Big extension. And rolling all the way down now. Bring the feet together, thighs together. Keep that right angle through the knees. Reaching past your thighs, we're going to lift through the crown of your head and pull the thighs into your chest. Rolling down and up. So remember, you're lifting through the crown of your head, keeping the chin tucked, curling into your abs. Shoulders relaxed, reaching all the way past your thighs. Keep the spine nice and straight on the floor. We've got a couple more moves to go. Last one. Beautiful work. Double heel slides with arm floats. So keeping the thighs together, feet together, spine straight. Extend the legs out and arms overhead. Pull back in, bringing the arms by your side. Lovely. We're going to do 5 of these in total. So let's do 4 more. Three more. Two more. Keep the core engaged, nice control through your movements. Last one. And feet flat, hands down by your side. Let's take our attention back to the pelvis, rolling the pelvis forwards, engage the core. Roll the pelvis backwards, slight arch through the spine. Forwards and backwards. 3 times, 2 times, and last one. Hold that flat spine, arms out to the side. Twist the hips to the left and to the right. Come back to center. Continue rolling through the pelvis 3 times, 2 times, and hold that flat spine. Bring the legs to tabletop, twist to the left and to the right. Final movement, rolling through the pelvis 3 times, 2 times, and last one. Legs to tabletop, twist to the left and to the right. And roll down. Grab behind the thighs and roll up to a seated position. Beautiful work. Really well done. Let's just stop that timer. Fantastic effort on your first day. Just make sure you're still with me. Fundamentals of Pilates. As I mentioned, I will leave a link in the box below so you can have a look at what we went through today, focusing on our main principles of Pilates and how we practically implemented them to today's session. We'll carry these through the next 14 days. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 2. Until then, peace. Have a good one.